Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
The San Diego Council on Literacy brings you Literacy for All with your host, Jose Cruz.
Hello, welcome. I'm Jose Cruz. We're from the San Diego Council on Literacy. This is Literacy for All Radio on WS Radio. And our guest for this segment is Ramona Jones. She is the founder and president of DREAMBuilders Youth Mentoring Network. Welcome to the show, Ramona.
Well, thank you, Jose. We've been sharing some time this last season. I think we've been to at least 3 events where we keep seeing each other, which is pretty awesome. And they say as you move up the mountain, your network gets tighter. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I've learned as a speaker for the last years is that people come into your life for a reason, season, and lifetime. Mm-hmm. And teaching that to young people before they really get started in life is essential. One of the proponents in my Driven to Win personal development youth and young adult leadership program is a goal number 3 is called healthy relationships. Uh-huh. And I remember I had some young people in my car and they were kind of budding relationship and they didn't know if they were going to make a go of it and have a relationship, intimate relationship. And so I said, well, let me give you the definition of healthy relationships. They, oh yeah, tell us, Miss Ramona. And I said, healthy relationships is defined as the connection and the association with people and organizations that promote quality interaction mm-hmm. and provide life-affirming support towards personal growth and vision. And that's why DREAMBuilders, as an organization that's headquartered in San Diego, California, focuses young people on looking outside the windshield. Stop trying to do all the activities. Stop the busyness of your life and start learning how to live, mm-hmm. how to breathe. And it really takes you to sit back, get in the driver's seat, and say, where am I going?
And who am I with? And
who's in the car with me?
Yes.
And so a lot of times, we're using driving as an analogy, which is our first foundational program. We have 3 programs, but Driven to Win, or I Am Driven to Win, I'm D2W, is a foundational format that young people get introduced to. So then they can go on. But the first thing is this Driven to Win book, mindset, and all those things. And I formulated a curriculum about 10 plus years ago. And what was powerful is that this life management system started coming alive in my life. Mm-hmm. Because I grew up in Oceanside, California. I went to El Camino High School. I was a speech president and flew everywhere. On the weekends, I wasn't on the couch at home. I wasn't hanging around. I was going to speech competitions and speaking and competing and going to state and final nationals. And that was the bulk of my life for 4 years as a high school student and then 2 years in college. But those years were foundational because it helped me to look outside the windshield and say, what do you want for your life? And I remember as a young person, and sometimes we forget, it's been so many decades since I've been a young person, right? It's been decades.
I'm telling you, there's things I don't talk about anymore because I look back and I go, oh my God, that wasn't 5 years ago. That was 25 years ago.
We're now in the double digits away from, our high school experience. Yeah. And I just remember having to make a decision. I'm an only child, having to make a decision that was I going to go to Cincinnati, Ohio and compete in a national speech competition, or was I going to walk my graduation, which fell on the same day? And in the book, I really describe that speech competition. My mentors in that network was my life. Mm-hmm. I was diligent, determined, decisive, and disciplined. I was resilient, resourceful, respectful, and responsible. And I can give you the other 20 character keys.
Those are great.
Yeah, but you know what? Those are the things that get young people down the road. Mm-hmm. I said to some children we just recruited in DREAMBuilders the other week, I said, if you can be diligent on the basketball court, you can be diligent to finish your science homework.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be resilient when it comes to recovering from a breakup with your girlfriend, then you can be resilient with figuring out, are you going to go from your bachelor's degree program or your master's degree when you don't see the money? So it's the same character, just applied into a different scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went about focusing on educational enrichment, because one of the things, especially nonprofit organizations, community-focused organizations, we are here to do good work.
Yes.
We take the time to build management teams, vision and mission statements around what we want to achieve and create in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the purpose statement of an organization. Well, I looked at in 2003 when DREAMBuilders got on the road to this nonprofit terrain, and I was backed up in traffic, like trying to get here today, is that there's so many organizations trying to do good, but there's not enough resources or the organization of the resources to be able to maximize and optimize that road ahead,
Mm-hmm.
right? So many nonprofits, valuable organizations that ramp up with capacity, they stop after 5 years. And I remember leaving my corporate job, Southern California Edison, after 14 plus years. And I said, I have a vision, I have a mission, I have goals, and I'm going to get out here and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. And I did that. And I backed up in that nonprofit industry, and I said, where is my next step? Because I can't compete with these organizations that have been here for 20 plus years doing great, superior work and building up a management team and building up budgets around their mission.
Mm-hmm.
So I start focusing on the gaps in the road. And I believe that is the lifeblood of DREAMBuilders. Our vision is to inspire young people, or to establish an international youth leadership and mentoring organization to inspire youth to pursue their dreams and accomplish their goals. So that's what I see outside my windshield as an organization. How do you inspire young people to believe in their dreams? How do you help them to accomplish their goals? You help them to focus themselves and jumping into the driver's seat, looking out to seeing, what do I see outside the windshield for me? When they can get that piece done, then and only then they can move down the road and say, then what's my mission? What's the work that I will focus on? Well, what are my goals? What will I achieve? Well, what actions will I do this season, this quarter? What strategies will I employ? So we teach in DREAMBuilders. We are a leadership and a mentoring organization for ages 12 to 25.
Very good.
And what's powerful is that we've just released the Driven to Win Personal Development Leadership Adult version. So the book that I wrote is formulated for your middle and high school youth. But I tell you what people say. They say, where were you when I was growing up? I was still learning the road. I was still figuring out and harnessing my brilliance, my skill set, my passion. And so now this book is not just for youth. It is for young adults. It's for seniors that are coming out of getting in retirement saying, what do I do with my life?
Very good.
And in fact, the book is so funny because when I see someone that is retired, and I just had a great conversation last night with one of our DREAMBuilders mentors. He said that he just retired. And I said, you know what? You represent the wheel on the book. We call that retired and refired.
I love it.
So it's about energy. It's about purpose. So in a nutshell, DREAMBuilders teaches young people to be strategic planners for their life.
You know, and then Ramona, I'll interrupt you just to say that there are things you're talking about. I was the only child in my family that went to college. So a lot of things I did not know. The whole keeping your relationships, holding on to those and nurturing them. I missed all that. I had to learn that along the way. And you're preparing folks. You're giving them that information in advance because you're not getting it anywhere else.
Yeah, tools for life, we call it.
Yeah.
It's the Driven to Win life management system. Wouldn't it be very powerful for young people, little sixth graders, to have a system of how they live their life versus just falling into opportunities and challenges and then trying to figure it out while they drive.
Yeah, we're going to have to sign off, but just how people can get a hold of you. Any last words?
Yeah, Dream Builders for Life. Go to www.dreambuildersforlife.org. Sign up and join our Driven to Win, Read to Win campaign.
Very good. This has been Ramona Jones. I'm Jose Cruz. This is Literacy for All Radio. We're on WS Radio, the worldwide leader in Internet talk.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
In the military, things can change in an instant. Your personal life is just the same. Just like you protect our country, you want your family protected. That's why thousands of military members trust Navy Mutual Life Insurance. Navy Mutual is nonprofit, providing current and former Navy, Marine, and Coast Guard families with life insurance, no sales fees, and no military service restrictions. Protecting members on active duty and beyond. Call 1-800-628-6011, 800-628-6011, NavyMutual.org, insuring those who serve.
Nowadays, internet devices are an integral part of your home. Everyone in your family has a smartphone, tablet, or a computer. Life is easier knowing that all your devices are secured and your family can surf the internet carefree. ESET Multi-Device Security Pack does just that. One license for all your devices. With ESET, it's simple to stay protected and save money. Enjoy safer technology with ESET Multi-Device Security Pack at ESET.com. That's ESET.com.
I've heard this is like one of the best pizza spots in town.
Yes, it is.
I'll do a slice of pepperoni, slice of vegetarian.
You got it.
And I will pay for all of that in 3 days.
In 3 days? What's that mean?
Well, wait, you accept credit cards. That money's not going to hit your account for 3 days anyway.
I need my money quicker.
At Chase, we hear you. With Express Funding, card payments are in your Chase account the next business day. Go to chase.com/expressfunding. Chase for business, so you can.
Compensated participation. All businesses are subject to credit approval. Not all clients are eligible for next business day funding, and additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Tired of presentations with no impact, no inspiration, and no traction? Do dull speakers have you and your team disengaged and distracted by smartphones? Christopher McAuliffe brings energy, insights, and 2 decades of experience, delivered with punch, humor, and heart. Your team will leave energized, uplifted, and with a sense of purpose. Visit ChristopherMcAuliffe.com to bring some heat to your next speaking engagement. McAuliffe. ChristopherMcAuliffe.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. MOZEguitars.com, 619-698-1185.